30 years. That's how long NASCAR fans have waited for this exact moment. Not a throwback race, not an exhibition, a real championship deciding points race back at the track that started it all. This weekend, the Cup Series rolls into North Wilkesboro Speedway for the first time since 1996, and this time it actually counts. Here's the setup. 4 races, 1 legendary short track, 3 straight days of racing. Friday night kicks off with the zMAX Cars Tour, a pro late model feature and a late model stock feature, back-to-back under the lights. Saturday belongs to the Truck Series, with the FaithFest 250 dropping the green flag at 12:30 Eastern on FS1. Then Sunday, the moment everyone's been circling on the calendar, the Cup Series takes to green for the Window World 450 at 7 p.m. Eastern, live on TNT Sports. That's the schedule. Now here's why it actually matters. North Wilkesboro didn't just disappear for 3 decades. It sat abandoned, overgrown, a ghost track that NASCAR quietly left behind in the 90s. Then in 2023, it came roaring back, but only as an exhibition. Kyle Larson took that first win on the original weathered pavement in the All-Star race. The track got a fresh repave after that. Joey Logano won the exhibition in 2024. Christopher Bell followed in 2025 as the new asphalt started aging into multiple racing grooves, exactly what makes a short track dangerous and exciting. But every one of those wins came with an asterisk. None of it counted toward a championship. This weekend, the asterisk is gone. For the first time since the Clinton administration, a driver can actually gain playoff points at North Wilkesboro. That changes everything. How teams approach practice, how aggressive drivers get on older tires, how much risk anyone is willing to take with the postseason bubble tightening. Let's break down the contenders, because this field is loaded with drivers who all have a real case. Christopher Bell is the name to watch first. He's already proven he can win at this track, and short, tight ovals have consistently been his strongest weapon. The concern for Bell isn't speed. It's tire management on a surface that's now widening into multiple grooves, which rewards adaptability over raw pace. Kyle Larson is the wild card, and not in a good way for his competition. He spent the week grinding through dirt racing high-limit World of Outlaws, 4 straight days behind the wheel. Normally that would be a fatigue concern, but for Larson, that kind of seat time is basically a tune-up. He's the only driver in the field who's already won on this exact property, and dirt reps tend to sharpen car control on tracks like this one. Denny Hamlin walks in as the regular season points leader, and that's not just a stat, it's leverage. Short tracks have been a career-long strength for him, and with the playoff approaching, every stage point becomes ammunition. A strong run here isn't just a trophy chase, it's a psychological statement to the rest of the field. Chase Elliott is quietly the most dangerous name on this list. He thrives on old-school ovals, and his season has been defined by consistency over flash. A track like this doesn't reward the loudest car, it rewards the smartest one. That's Elliott's exact profile. Then there's the Penske factor. Blaney is coming off a win last week, and Joey Logano has history of running well on flatter ovals. Momentum in NASCAR is real, and both of these drivers are capable of turning a hot streak into a signature win at a track built for opportunists. Now here's the strategic question nobody's talking about enough. Is this track a pure speed contest or a survival contest? Multiple grooves mean more passing, but they also mean more contact. More contact means more risk with a playoff spot suddenly on the line. Expect aggressive early laps, then a much more calculated final quarter of the race as drivers start protecting stage points instead of chasing them. The reaction across the NASCAR world has been split right down the middle. And that split says everything about how much this track means to the sport. Traditionalists are treating this like a religious holiday. To them, North Wilkesboro returning to points racing isn't just a scheduling change, it's NASCAR admitting the old way was right all along. On the other side, skeptics are asking the harder question. Could a single throwback weekend really move the needle for a sport still fighting for mainstream attention? Nostalgia sells tickets. It doesn't always translate to sustained ratings. Both sides are going to be watching Sunday night closely for very different reasons. Best case, the racing lives up to the hype. Multiple grooves produce non-stop side-by-side action. A surprise contender steals the spotlight, and North Wilkesboro cements itself as a permanent fixture on the Cup schedule for years to come. Worst case, the track gets processional as the surface ages through the race, tire fall-off creates one dominant lane, and the storyline becomes more about nostalgia than actual competition, giving critics ammunition to call this a one-and-done experiment. Which version of Sunday night are we going to get? That's the real question heading into the green flag. So here's what I want to know from you. Is Christopher Bell the man to beat at North Wilkesboro? Or does Kyle Larson's dirt track sharpness make him the real threat on Sunday night? Drop your pick in the comments before the green flag drops. I'll be reading through the predictions live during the race, and if you want breakdowns like this before every single Cup Series weekend, make sure you're subscribed because this North Wilkesboro story is just getting started. Sports Wire USA. We'll see you Sunday night.